just doing a couple of things right now. And also I got nothing written down, so the thing is on like the top of my head. So. Un momento, por favor. What is up, fellow gamers? It's your boy Chris here. Make sure I got the camera right. I was just gonna do a just straight up like video, like talking to the camera, but for me that's not as fun. And this way I can at least make it and just prolong the conversation, I guess. But if you can't tell by the name of the title, I will be playing, of course, some WWE 2K18, but also talking about the Royal Rumble that happened last night. Of course, this is the 2018 Royal Rumble. And if you did not see it, again, spoilers, you know, everything, just in case. We got Breezy here. Happy birthday, Tony and Roki. What's up, man? All right, so Tony saying it was trash. I wouldn't say it was trash. I would say it was predictable. I was going to do a prediction video, and everything I would have said was going to be predictable. So I guess that way it would be kind of trash, but it did everything it was supposed to. Now, let me start off by saying I did not see the kickoff show. So I did not see the Bobby Roode versus Mojo Rawley. I did not see the Revival, I believe, was against the Club. I did not see that. And I did not see whatever other match, the Cruiserweight multi-man match. Don't care. So, I guess the first match to talk about is the opener. Now, for me, that made no sense. How are you going to have your main title, technically, the WWE title, be the opening match? Wasn't a big fan of that. That's the main thing. Of course, you had AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, I'm not sure what's wrong with Kevin Owens, but they felt kind of sluggish. If it was just up to me. AJ Styles performed. He did crazy moves. Crazy, hold on. Is he playing? Is he playing? Is he playing? All right. Yeah, they did crazy moves. So the moves between AJ Styles, like when he almost got, what was the move? Oh, hold up. All right, I'm really trying to fucking concentrate. Now I realize I watched this on my phone as well. So the match was fairly predictable. I did not expect, again, Kevin and Sami to win and be co-champions. And my prediction for the Royal Rumble winner was going to be pretty much if AJ Styles won, I knew who was going to win. Pretty much. I mean, there's not really too many other choice out there between who was going to win if AJ Styles won. Now, me personally, I would have liked to see a co-champion. It would have been really different. And the way they kind of set it up was where Kevin Owens wasn't technically the legal man. So he did get pinned, but he wasn't a legal man. If you see the match, he didn't get to tag Sami Zayn. So they're going to use that and, you know, pretty much ask for a rematch or do some type of match between them, maybe a triple threat instead to crown the champion. But again, I don't expect AJ Styles to lose the title until like WrestleMania if he does. So that's the first match.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
AJ Styles versus Nakamura is going to be more epic than the time. Really.
He clearly did his homework.
I mean, I don't expect the match to be bad. AJ Styles versus Nakamura could be a 5-star match. Am I expecting that match to be the best match ever in the companies, you know, since they've been around? No. I don't think WWE is going to allow them to go on last, first of all. Even if, you know, Nakamura was the champion. I'm not a champion, the winner. I'll get to that in a second. So they're probably going to be similar to the Royal Rumble. They're going to be the opening match, in my opinion. And because, oh, really? You quit on me? Oh, you chump. And my guess, they're going to be the opening match. And that's going to take away, in my opinion, from the overall, you know, what could really happen. But yeah, the match overall was not great. It was not perfect, but definitely wasn't it wasn't hard. And of course, as you see in the game, the guy quit on me because he can't mess with Shinsuke Nakamura. So yeah, the opening match, fairly decent. The opening main card match. Like I said, expect the AJ Styles to win. You know, it was a mediocre Raw match, in my opinion. It wasn't bad, but wasn't great. Then we had the second match, was the tag team match. Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus the Uso. Another match that felt it belonged in just free TV or SmackDown, I guess. Wasn't great. I don't know if it was a botch move that happened with the tagging of Benjamin. I think Gable was supposed to like break the pinfall, but the match was bad. In my opinion, this was actually the worst match of the whole show. Didn't like it at all. I had no interest in the match to begin with, and just the fact that it ended with them getting the 2 pinfalls with no pinfalls going to the challengers. Just I wasn't a fan of the match. I think the match was pretty much what I expected, just by far the worst match of the whole night. At least in my opinion. Now, do we have anybody in the chat?
Oh, and he's still down, Byron. Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Let me see. It's going to be a women's elimination chamber confirmed from the women's rumble.
He's not going to like
this. I'm hoping it's not going to be elimination chamber. I didn't think the first one was that great. So, actually, they never had one. What am I saying? It was Hell in a Cell. So yeah, I kind of hope it's not. Unless it's going to be crowned for like a #1 contender or something like that. Then I guess it kind of makes sense. But I kind of hope they don't do an elimination chamber match.
Ain't no stopping him now. Shinsuke Nakamura with a nice reversal.
I don't see it serving a purpose. You know, I mean, I know Ronda Rousey is not going to be in it. I know that much. And it seems like they might do Asuka versus Ronda. If you guys got to see that.
Can you believe this?
She was standing there like she was the prize. Like they should face her. Like she's bigger prize than the actual title. That's what I got the feeling of.
Game, set, Nakamura
so,
might have it right here.
In my opinion, the first 2 matches, again, not great. And then we got to the, I guess this is technically the biggest surprise of the whole show was the fact that the men's Royal Rumble didn't go on last. Or even the Universal title match. You know, and was it the right call? Not really, in my opinion. The women's Royal Rumble, I get that too. I'll get into that in a second as well. You know, I guess compared to the other first women, whatever, I guess it was decent in that regard. but I don't know.
Just in time.
Anybody watching,
what
you guys thought of the first 2 matches? Actually, let me ask this question. Out of the first matches, or out of all the matches, which one were your least favorite? I guess that's the proper question.
Is really starting to fade
to me, the best part was Rhea and Nikki coming out. No, not really. That's your favorite part. That was actually my least favorite part. Was the Bella Twins. They just felt weird. They felt out of place, especially in the women's revolution. You know, there was like the mainstay of the divas, you know, wrestlers. On top of that, I don't like the fact that it went through the same, you know, Nikki Bella betraying Brie Bella. It was kind of that. I did like Lita coming out, yes.
Showing very few signs of life here. Yeah, there's no way.
But I get into that in a second. So the next match was again the 30 men, the Royal Rumble for the men. I can't even talk right now.
A one-man gang in there.
So let's get to that. Now the match itself, I did like the fact that they had Rusev and Finn Balor as the opening guys. Mainly because it made Rusev look strong. The fact that he did last as long as he did.
He can do it here.
I lost to AI. I'm not really paying attention to the game. So, I did like the fact that, again, Rusev and Finn Balor were the first guy. I can't remember the order of the wrestlers. Again, I was watching this at work. I'm not, like, writing everything down. But I like the fact, again, the first 2 guys were great. I guess the biggest letdown of the Royal Rumble for the men would be Dolph Ziggler coming out as 30. The fact that he just quit recently and let go of the U.S. title for some reason, and then out of nowhere came back in the Royal Rumble, number 30, did a whole bunch of super kicks and got eliminated within what, less than 5 minutes? In my opinion, that was the biggest letdown out of the whole thing. Was, you know, Dolph Ziggler coming back. That's the first biggest letdown. The second was there was a few guys I kind of wish was in the Royal Rumble. Let me see. It was every woman for themselves, and the worst was the Raw Tag Team Title match. Yes. Oh, really? You think the Raw Tag Team Title match was the worst? I guess it kind of was bad. I think the SmackDown was the worst, to be honest. Because I felt like at least out of the 4 wrestlers on the Raw Tag Team Title match, 3 of them performed pretty good. And they kind of building a story between Kurt Angle's son, whatever's his damn name right now. I can't remember. All right. So, again, Royal Rumble. Worst part was, like I said, Dolph Ziggler. Second was the missed opportunity for, like, Bobby Roode to have a strong showing in the show or in the Royal Rumble. He was in the pre-show. I feel like they're dropping the ball with Bobby Roode. Jason Jordan, there you go. I feel like Bobby Roode, they're really dropping the ball. I mean, they should have had him in the Royal Rumble easily. Okay. Right. Yeah, I feel like Bobby Roode should definitely have been in the Royal Rumble, and he should have had a strong showing. So that was the second drop. I don't like the fact they wasted a spot in the Royal Rumble for the Hurricane.
Did you hear that?
You know, Hurricane got eliminated pretty quick. Heath Slater didn't need to be in it. There were so many stars they could have used. I believe Samoa Joe might be hurt or something like that, so that's why they didn't use him, I guess. But there were so many stars they could have used instead of those. Yeah, the Hurricane would have been cool, like as the Raw GM, or not the Raw, but the Cruiserweight GM. There was no need to use him in the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. So again, that was, like I said, a few missed opportunities there.
It's a term we've used in the business for a
the Rumble itself was pretty decent pace. I mean, bad. I mean, I kind of, again, if I did a prediction, I kind of already knew who was going to be the last 2. I kind of expected Cena to get eliminated faster, actually, to be honest. Yeah, Jason Jordan is supposed to be that person you hate. That's what they're trying to make Jason Jordan. And 205 would have been great for the Hurricane. There was no need for him to be in the Royal Rumble and pretty much almost do a choke slam and have John Cena. And John Cena felt like a heel in this Royal Rumble. I don't know why. He felt like a bad guy. Just my opinion. I kind of liked it, you know, seeing John Cena actually be heelish, not just a straight up baby face. But yeah, like I said, I kind of expected John Cena to lose faster. But I did expect Shinsuke, if AJ Styles won, to win the Royal Rumble. That's something I did expect, and it did happen, of course.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
Again, the Royal Rumble itself served its purpose. There was only really one person that should have won, and he did win. What's up, Bacon?
No chance of staying upright after that one.
Again, I'm doing a little recap of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, let's hope
when we don't stream on
He's not going to go
Mondays.
Quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does.
All right, you punk ass. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So, what was the next match? The Raw Tag Team title match. We kind of spoke about it just now. But overall, fairly predictable match as well. Ooh, there we go. We're gonna win our first match. Good break. Cool. Nothing home to write about in the Raw Tag Team match. Jason Jordan pretty much got hurt, you know, with like the weakest freaking bump ever seen in professional wrestling, and couldn't continue the match. That's pretty much what happened. And of course, Seth Rollins had to like try to overcome, almost did, but of course, you know, his partner kind of screwing him over. Kind of predictable. Definitely the second weakest match. I feel like the tag teams on the Royal Rumble were the weakest match out of all. Was kind of disappointing as well, I guess. Oh, The Rock is a heel. He is a heel. And like I asked the chat earlier, what's you guys' opinion on the worst match of the Royal Rumble? Mine is still the SmackDown Tag Team title match. My opinion, just feels the weakest out of all the matches. The next one was the Universal title match. Now I was kind of, hold on, I think my headphone just died. I was kind of scared for that match, for the Universal title. I gotta say it wasn't that bad. I seen people's criticism on the match. I didn't feel it that much, like the criticism that everybody had. I don't know why. The match wasn't horrible. It was actually fairly decent. It was hard hitting. It was slower pace. I mean, it was. But I think it served its purpose. I did expect Brock to beat, to win, and of course pin Kane. It did happen. But they went through 2 announced tables. They also broke 2 regular tables. There was chairs. There was punches, hard punches. I mean, Braun Strowman got punched in the face really hard by Brock. And yes, he did pull his punch. I mean, he's not hitting full force. But if he hit one of us like that, yeah, we'd be kind of in the hospital. Kane was kind of protected. He felt very slow. He was just there like an in-between guy. Like, Kane wasn't necessary. I don't know why they don't pull the trigger with Braun Strowman. Unlike Roman Reigns, I mean, people actually cheer him. I mean, he became a babyface not because they, trying to make him a babyface. It was the fans cheering for the guy. So I kind of wish Braun would have won, but yeah, I expected Brock to retain because of course he's gonna face Roman, and Roman's gonna kick out the first F5. They haven't been kicked out for over a year. Kind of predictable. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio. How can I forget about Rey? Rey actually looked pretty good in the match. He actually looked better than he did 4 years ago. Now again, he is not performing every day, so it kind of makes sense for Rey to look a lot better. Not right now. So yeah, Rey Mysterio definitely looked good in the Royal Rumble. He was a pretty good surprise, in my opinion. Get out of here.
Type of physicality and
He was a good surprise.
On the outside, how much worse is it on the inside?
Who he got? Guys, do you remember who Ray got eliminated by? Was it Finn? It was Finn Balor. Yeah. They're really pushing on Finn Balor being a heel because Finn actually eliminated Rey Mysterio. Now I'm kind of hoping it's not a one-off for Ray just to show up just for the Royal Rumble. That would be kind of disappointing.
In your expert opinion,
but I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Shinsuke Nakamura gets the shoulder up. And the match
so yeah, Rey Mysterio definitely showing up was cool. Again, there was only 2 surprises. There was Rey Mysterio and the Hurricane. That's it. And I don't know why the Hurricane was there, to be honest, to just pretty much get eliminated by John Cena. It just made no sense. He wasn't Lucha Underground. I mean, he'd been doing independents, but I mean, in WWE schedule, like, you know, when you're in World Wrestling Entertainment, you're working 300 days, 280 days a week. I mean, a month, a year. So Ziggler was a disappointment. Ziggler was not a surprise. Ziggler was unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't know why they brought Ziggler back so damn early. You know, Ziggler was not a surprise. It was a waste.
Look at him move. What
just saying.
Acrobatics.
But Rey Mysterio was a surprise. And again, he's close to 40 as well. You gotta realize Ray is not a young guy. Ray is pretty up there in age. I mean, a lot of the stars right now are pretty up there in age. Ooh, damn. So, no, I'm good. I'm good at Bacon. I appreciate that.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Appreciate the offer. All right.
And he's
so.
Back in.
Getting to the final match, the one with the biggest surprise entry, I guess, would be the Women's Royal Rumble. And let me just start off by saying that I wasn't impressed by the Women's Royal Rumble. In my opinion, I don't think it should win in last. Just give me a second, guys. Yes, I'm doing something real quick.
He misses the mark.
He might need glasses, Cole. His eyesight is clearly compromised.
Now, Bacon don't have to go away, but yeah, Bacon, this is not a typical stream. I'm not streaming for that long. All right. So, back to the Royal Rumble. Oh, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. Come on.
Down goes the referee. There was just no getting out of the way on that one.
So, before I go to the Women's Royal Rumble, let me ask you guys watching is what you thought about the Men's Royal Rumble.
Here he goes.
Not even going for the Universal Championship match. I think that was actually not the worst match. But what was you guys thought of the Men's Royal Rumble?
Is it over?
Do you think it delivered? Do you think it was a waste of time?
Don't you dare get up, man.
Buddy.
Oh, and he reverses it.
And I'll read some of you guys' comments real quick.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels. Big miss for him there.
And he'll likely pay for it here.
Not the first time we've seen
you think somebody else should have won, Tony? Like who? If you had to pick somebody to win the Royal Rumble, who would be your pick, actually? If it wasn't going to be Shinsuke. I mean, I feel like Shinsuke wasn't built up recently, so it kind of like out of nowhere. But you know why they picked him, because the whole match with AJ Styles, let's be honest. But if not Shinsuke, who you have picked to win the Royal Rumble?
Looks like he's starting to falter. You have to wonder
people are quick to be critical.
From this, guys.
If he wants to win this
Finn,
thing, he's going to need to
why
make some
Finn?
Changes here. There's no way he can
Finn
stay in
been
this
booked
match
worse than
Shinsuke,
in my opinion.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched.
I'm not saying he would have been a bad choice.
But not by much.
We may have a
But he hasn't
here,
really been
guys.
booked that
It
strong to
certainly looks
begin
that way,
with.
Michael.
Ooh, okay.
And he gets out of there in a hurry.
Looks like he needs to regroup, get his thoughts together.
The king of strong style with a massive
So
slam.
who else,
Shinsuke
Tony, who
Nakamura.
would
He
you
might
have
just win this
picked
thing right
to
here.
win the Royal
Great
Rumble,
job
in
escaping,
your
trying
opinion?
to turn this thing around.
What a display of unmitigated strength.
There he goes to the outside. Remember, though, there are no timeouts in WWE.
Exactly. He should just get a rematch. Why is he actually, why is he going to try to win the Royal Rumble? That's why I didn't ever got about the whole him going for the Royal Rumble.
Before it actually comes. And let me
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Finn should just say, I want my rematch.
let's hope he
It's
can
in my
keep this
clause.
kind of effort
Why
going. Can he
am
do
I
it here?
going for the Royal Rumble? He should have went. He should have been, in my opinion, he should have been in Kane's spot. Instead of having Kane on it, they should just have Finn.
Not even close.
Jeez, that was embarrassing.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was on the receiving end of a finisher here, guys. And speaking of finishers, when you still haven't won the match after executing two
I
of
mean,
them,
yeah, pick
it might
Finn.
be
Who
time
else
to
besides
reassess the
Finn would have
impact of your
won the
finisher.
Royal Rumble? Dolph Ziggler?
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
rows.
not that many options. You gotta realize, people, they're kind of
too
running
quick for him
small in
there.
stars right now. You know, I mean, Jinder Mahal. Look how they eliminated Jinder Mahal so easily. In my opinion, John Cena would have been a second best choice, just because he'll be going for like a record-breaking, occasion. Like he'll be tying.
Not where he wants to be
He'll be
right
tying
now.
Steve Austin's
You're
record.
not going to win many matches when you're down.
You know, that's always great because Steve Austin won 3 Royal Rumble. John Cena's already 2. And then he'll be going for Ric Flair 16 title wins.
Nice job
His
getting
record.
out of the way of that one.
They're not going to push Baron Corbin. They gave up on that kid so many times. They're never going to push him.
No, there's the reversal.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Baron Corbin
Flips
is
the
going to be
script on this
buried.
and do it right there.
Oh, they're going to change his look. I think Baron Corbin has a decent look. Baron Corbin has a decent look. He should be pushed. He has the right size, the right look, the right
I
gimmick.
can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
But I think they just dropped the ball. I mean, you got to realize, he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
And the victory.
And then he also became Money in the Bank winner and failed to cash in against Jinder Mahal. That is pretty freaking bad. All right. So again, you guys have Finn Balor should have won or would have been the second best choice or push Baron Corbin. This is the way I look at it. It should have been Shinsuke because, again, Shinsuke versus AJ Styles makes the most sense. John Cena would have been a second good choice just because, again, breaking the record. Him versus Brock versus Roman would have been okay. And another good choice, there's not really that many. Just think about everybody who's in that Royal Rumble. Nah. I mean, yeah, there's nobody else, man. You know, who, Randy? Hell no, Randy won last year. He shouldn't have even won. I don't know why Triple H wasn't in the Royal Rumble. Kurt Angle should have been the Royal Rumble. I mean, give me a second, Aiden. So, you thirsty? I'm coming right now, Aiden. All right. So, leading up to the final match of the night, don't know why it was final. I guess because it was the first, and then main evented a match or major pay-per-view, was the Women's Royal Rumble. Yes, not the Men's Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble main evented the Royal Rumble.
And he goes up
Now,
and over
you did get some surprise. You gotta realize the roster is pretty thin. It's about what, 18 women or something like that, 20 women. You know, you already know the typical Lita, Mickey James, Molly Holly, Bella Twins. You had Vicky Guerrero. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple other women that were there, but I mean, the match itself was meh. You know, first of all, they picked the right person to win because they've been building her up. See, this is the way you build up a superstar. Shinsuke winning wasn't like somebody who they were building up. It was just a logical choice because of who he's gonna face.
He slams him down.
Asuka, on the other hand, haven't lost a match. Of course, they also did the typical, let's take out the big person out of the match. Let's jump her. I feel like Trish Stratus looked the strongest out of everybody, actually. For somebody who is not even a part-timer, it was like, I think, a one-time thing. She actually looked the strongest. Don't know why. Made no sense to me. She should have been fed to, like, you know, somebody you could build. So, yeah. The Women's Royal Rumble, in my opinion, should not have gone on last. The reason is also because the whole Ronda Rousey showed up towards the end. What the flying mother fricker.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Nia Jax, they should push her. She has the look. She could actually talk. For a big for a big girl, she's not bad looking. She has a decent look to her. But Vince probably see her as a super heavyweight. Like, she's just not attractive enough to be pushed. Vince likes big sweaty men and women with big fake boobs and like no belly fat.
Big miss for him there.
And he'll likely pay for it here.
So, question to you guys is also what you guys thought about the Women's Royal Rumble. First of all, did they pick the right person to win? In my opinion, yes. You know, Asuka should have been the winner. There's really no other second person who could have won, like, logically, I guess, be the word to use.
Using his knee now. Steal one.
Of course not. You'd be into Ronda Rousey licking the butthole. Not a big surprise.
That one misses big time.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this.
I mean, Ronda Rousey felt awkward, man. What, yo, guys, what you thought when Ronda Rousey came out? Didn't she feel like out of place? She did not feel like she belonged. Or was it just me? Was I reading into it wrong? She just felt very freaking awkward in the ring. You know, she didn't really say nothing. She just pointed with that weird, quicker smile she has. You better act surprised. Nah, man, you kind of weird, man.
Oh, and he's still
you into some freaky shit, man.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now. Clearly employing a heavy dose of knees here.
If this superstar can just
Yo, Knox, do you get to see the Royal Rumble?
Match is all but over.
The knee drop lands.
We're still trying to win a match.
Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed. Back and forth we go.
No, you didn't watch it? So, breakdown. Brock is still the champ. AJ is still the champ. The Asian guy right here, Shinsuke Nakamura, he actually won the Royal Rumble. Ronda Rousey is part of the WWE brand now, so she's not a actual professional fighter no more. Overall, the show was pretty decent. I don't know about ratings, because again, I don't do reviews on wrestling shows. This is just my thoughts overall in the product yesterday. I gotta say, it was predictable. I guess that's the best word to use for this show. But it was fun. I actually liked the show overall. For me, it was like a, I don't know, I guess a 6 out of 10 show. there were some pretty good matches. No real big surprises. I guess that's the worst part of the show. There was no surprises. Everything was pretty predictable.
Byron, he's got the sleeper locked in. The sleeper hold is locked in.
And, you know, professional wrestling, the fact that it is pre-script, you know, it's not real. You want to be kind of surprised. That's what you kind of want in professional wrestling. You don't want it to be too damn predictable. And this show felt way too predictable.
He just slammed him with ease. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Because trash, people like trash shows. Yeah, I mean, 6 out of 10, again. Royal Rumble was pretty decent, was fun. Women's match was kind of garbage, in my opinion. You know, everybody wants to be equal rights and all this stuff. Oh, we got to treat the women equally. Like, they just don't perform as good, in my opinion. They botch a lot of stuff. Just being honest.
Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good.
You know,
I can tell you that.
don't know. The show could have been a lot better.
From Goldberg.
Just way too predictable. I guess that's just the word I want to use. Predictability. Too much.
Goldberg is
but we'll see.
right now.
Pretty excited still for WrestleMania because, again, I do want to see AJ Styles versus Shinsuke. Don't want to really see Brock Lesnar versus I don't want to see Brock versus freaking Roman, to be honest, but it's going to happen.
It's a big time damage, Michael.
Michelle McCool looked pretty good in the match, but why are they gonna make her look strong? Like, she's not going to be coming back. She's too busy being married to The Undertaker to think about wrestling.
He misses on that one.
Were his eyes even open?
I think Trish Stratus looked the strongest, to be honest. Trish, I think, looked the strongest out of everybody. I think she eliminated a decent amount of people, too.
The ankle lock. No, he makes it to the ropes.
In my opinion, Trish looked the strongest. I mean, for me.
Probably be over right now. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This guy just refuses.
I kind of think Undertaker's going to have a match versus John Cena. I don't know, I got that feeling.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I think his last match is going to be against John Cena. I think Undertaker wants to do that. Less of John Cena wants to do it, more Undertaker.
Just making his presence felt there.
So I can see that being his final, like, retirement match.
And he goes back to the knee again. And again, Shinsuke Nakamura pours on the aggression. Counters that one.
I did not know that was the reversal.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Not after the beating he's taken.
Am I playing Bacon? Why is he trying to submit my ass?
He's putting pressure on that arm. And he fights his way free.
I do think Ric Flair. I mean, don't forget, Ric Flair has more than freaking 16 title wins. World title wins. That's a fake WWE freaking thing. He has a couple more than that. But yeah, I think in WWE's eyes, yes, he will beat Ric Flair's record. I don't think I think if he's going to beat it, it should be in WrestleMania, in my opinion. But yes, I see John Cena beating Ric Flair's record.
He's calling for it.
It's just gonna happen. I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised John Cena didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Just because then he'll tie up with Steve Austin's record of the Royal Rumble wins.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Shinsuke Nakamura with a nice reversal.
That would have made more sense, but
might have it right here.
Wow, really, my dude.
That was simply unadulterated power. 1, 2. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
He needs to change.
This is the future world champion. He's not giving up. Okay.
Oh, and he
Next question. Let's do some quick. I might do a prediction video, like an actual video, not a live stream.
Great idea by him.
But if you guys had to predict right now, do you think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be AJ Styles? So right now, you have to predict. Will he be AJ Styles? Yes or no?
Jackhammer. This one's up. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
No. Bless you, Aiden. I almost won the match. I'm too busy trying to remember stuff and concentrate. Kind of hard to do that while playing the game. All right. I'm going to give my prediction. AJ versus Shinsuke will be the second match of WrestleMania, maybe the third match. And if I was booking, I would make Shinsuke a bad guy, a heel. And I'll keep AJ Styles a good guy. Especially the fact that Shinsuke can't really promote. He can't really talk. You know, you could let his actions speak. And he could do heelish stuff. You know, with the whole strong style. In my opinion, I would still keep AJ as the winner. And I think AJ will win. Now, I hope they don't make it a triple threat match with Randy. I got that bad feeling that Randy's going to insert himself in there. Like, you know, his politician, you know, his little cred in the company. I believe it's going to be Brock versus Roman. Maybe they'll throw John Cena in there. But I can see John Cena versus The Undertaker being the big match for John Cena. I don't think it's going to be Hogan. I just don't see Hulk Hogan wrestling again. He's too old. They won't take that chance. I see Kurt Angle versus Triple H, if it makes kind of sense. And yeah, that's my kind of like my predictions for WrestleMania. But that is pretty much the video, the live stream. Just gonna throw something quick out there. Should have made a video, but was kind of lazy, didn't want to edit. Thank you for the few people who watch. I will plan to make maybe more like this, like actual videos, not live streams. I'll try to get closer when the actual event happens. Just too busy at work. So, catch you guys in that next live stream Wednesday. Peace out.